It certainly has been a while since my last Derek Talking, and I think that's been for good reason. My big announcement for this episode, I know, big announcement, that sounds new and different. Well, it is, because this is going to be the last episode of Derek Talking that I ever do. I'm sure 2 of you are upset by this, and believe me, I'm just as devastated, and I apologize. But there's a reason why I have to end this series, and I'd like to share that with you. Before I get to that, I used to start Derek Talking with me playing an album, and then I would tell you about the band and album and how they're great. This is the Almost in their 2007 album, Southern Weather. I bought it at a thrift store, actually, but I know the band, and this album is just stupendous. Where was I? Ah yes, why this series is coming to a finish. Derek Talking was not established in a good foundation. Essentially, how do I explain it? I did not start Derek Talking with the notion that, oh, I'm gonna tell my friends awesome stories and I'm going to video journal my life, and I'm going to have an awesome conversation with the viewer, and it's going to be great. It wasn't founded on that. The whole purpose behind Derek Talking truly was me saying to myself, oh crap, I haven't thought of anything, I don't have the motivation to make any sketch material or any real videos, so I'm just going to sit in front of my camera and whine, basically. And when I go back and watch old Derek Talking videos, I'm appalled by, I was so gross! I complained about everything, I was all woe is me and teenage angsty, and to think that was only like 2 years ago! Just disgusted by my older self, and I know that some of those traits still linger with me today. But I guess I'm thankful for it in the sense that I can look back on those and actually see what I am like or what I was like and correct that, because, you know, maybe I wouldn't have realized it if I hadn't had those videos to look back on. And I know some of you would say that, you know, I wasn't a complaining baby in every video and that not all the videos were terrible or unentertaining, but for the majority of it, that's how I feel, and I also know that my motivation behind it was completely wrong. When I make anything for this channel or just in general, I have a few goals in mind. I want to have fun and grow as a person myself and learn things and enjoy the time and the creation of it all. I want to inspire you guys. I want to entertain you guys. I don't want it to just be some sort of facade that I'm developing to get likes or get people's approval. It's a funny thing I was thinking about recently because I always find that the people who create things because they want to create them and create things that they love are the people who usually end up being the most popular, truly. And I'm not talking about people who publicize the heck out of their material and it's shoved into your face by the media all the time. I'm talking about the people who truly care about and enjoy what they do. And I think the old Derek Talking was really a testament to that, you know? I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. I wasn't doing what I should be doing. I wasn't doing it for the right reason. I was just doing it because I wanted people to sympathize with me. I wanted to put something up on YouTube for people to watch and gain views and like. I'm not sure if I've expressed myself well in the I'm not sure if I've expressed myself well in the past couple of minutes, but I think you can kind of grasp my point. I really want to make more sketches. I've said this in a million Derek Talkings because it's just a scapegoat. I want to make more sketches, I want to make comedies, I want to make dramas, I want to start making music videos, I want to make things with friends like I did in How to Be a Social Outcast and Occupation Nation, but I've only done that like twice, and I've never actually put the effort into my videos that I know I can to make great stuff because I know I can be talented at this and I can do a great job, but I never do that. I never do it for myself, I never do it for you guys. I'm just so fracking frustrating. Now I'm complaining again. By the way, I'm not saying that video logs are necessarily bad, and I'm totally going to do them in the future, but there's a difference between having a great story to tell, having a meaningful conversation to have with the audience, being able to make your presentation entertaining and worthwhile, and actually having the right motivation behind that, besides, I'm gonna take the lazy way out and just sit in front of a camera and talk, which is what I did 90% of the time with Derek Talking. A lot of my non-Derek Talking vlogs have been the more successful ones because I was doing them right, and I felt right about it. So you might be asking, well Derek, why are you ending Derek Talking? You could always just start doing it right. Well, since I started Season 2, I had tried to do that from the very beginning. I think I've only done 2 other episodes in this second season, so I think there's like 42 overall, not including this one. I really feel that for me personally, to be able to move on from this stage in my life, which was the wimpy, complainy, selfish, me, baby angsty teen stage, I think the series just needs to end, because I feel as long as it's ongoing, I'm still gonna feel connected and strangled by the lazy way out that I was taking before, if that makes sense. I guess my message with this overall that you can take away from what I've learned is that if your heart isn't actually in something and you're not pursuing something with the proper goal, it's almost worthless. You know, right now I've just applied to college. You know, I've heard so many tales of people who failed their college careers because they weren't ready or it wasn't right for them. It is scary. If I go into it with the proper motivation, I think I can accomplish something. And that really goes beyond graduating. It goes to what I do with the things I learn and the people I meet, how I treat them, all these things connected. And I'm just rambling on, and it's getting boring even for me. Derek Talking is ending, but I will still do video journals and tell stories and all of that. Maybe I'll start another series that will be better than this one, but pretty much all my life so far, I have been sort of catering to what other people want. Maybe not in every aspect of my life. I have been original in some cases, but a lot of myself has really been a sellout. And I'm taking a stand against that today, and in part that comes with ending this Derek Talking series. And it's hard for me, of course, but if I really want my creativity to flourish, not only for me, but for you guys, I have to make this decision. And I'm sticking to it. I feel like every promise I ever made to you in a Derek Talking video, that better videos are on the way, and that I'm gonna start working with my friends, and that I'm actually gonna make something of myself, I feel like all that can come true now that I'm sort of wiping away what's been preventing me, which is not just Derek Talking, but the mentality that I've had this whole time. So, I'm sorry if this video was a little bit boring, but I think we can all take it as a bit of encouragement for what's up ahead. I'm actually very happy, super excited. You know, I am just so happy that maybe we should end with an appropriate Derek Talking ending. I really think it's the only way to go. But we don't have to.
My thoughts are just